Hello friends, and welcome back to one of my favorite places. This is the Midwest Auto Collection, and today we're taking a look at an amazing Pontiac Trans Am WS6 with a bunch of great performance mods. Let's get up close with this thing. Even though the Trans Am WS6 and the Camaro SS have been gone for 10 years, the following for these cars continues to grow. Even the younger generation gearheads have gravitated to the awesome power, style, and experience of piloting a pioneer in the muscle car community. What we're looking at here is a 2001 Pontiac Trans Am WS6. Finished in sunset orange metallic, it's a timeless color on this car. Even more, this car is complemented by a set of 17-inch ZR1 style wheels from the Corvette Grand Sport. Now in the WS6, all the magic is under the hood, and this is a very well built WS6 at that. Obviously it's an LS1 motor, but really almost everything has been changed on this professionally, obviously. Different throttle body, different cams, B&B tri-flow exhaust, headers. The whole list is right on the whole listing. It's got everything on there. I'm going to put as much as I can on here, but I think the one thing to really call attention to is the fact that, you know, this car hasn't been compromised as far as the condition and structural integrity or anything like that. You know, everything is where it should be from the factory. All the panels line up right. The hood's never been off. You can see the strut tower braces here. They look really good. Obviously, none of these welds from the factory have ever been separated. And they did actually add this brace across the front here to deal with the extra power of the car. You know, kind of a no expense spared setup to a car that's extremely fast to begin with. This car is in gorgeous condition, and a quick inspection confirms a structurally sound car with no evidence of any previous accident history, nor any indications that this car's ever been abused. In the rear, the quarter panels are still as they left the factory, and all welds are still intact under the hood. Plus, there's no indication that any panels have ever been removed. Factual evidence of a well cared for car. Another perk is that this Trans Am is equipped with a set of locking T-tops, which are easily removed and conveniently stored in the rear hatch area. There's no question this car's been modified. The quality of the installation and the drivability are of factory grade. Plus, only top-notch equipment was used, including a Futrall Motorsports F13 cam, larger throttle body and intake manifold, long tube headers routed to a B&B tri-flow exhaust system. Make no mistake, this car is built for someone who wants a true muscle car. It rumbles with authority and sounds a bit like a stock car when you really open it up. It's extremely powerful anywhere in the rev range, and it's an absolute blast to drive. Now most WS6s came very well equipped from the factory. This one does have leather. It's got the optional T-tops, monsoon sound. You got cassette up here with a 12-disc CD changer in the back. Obviously air conditioning, a tilt multifunction wheel here. But a couple of the cool upgrades you get is actually the Hurst shifter, which I got the key here, I'll move that, but definitely a short shift, feels great. You know, it's the right color, this color is fantastic. The interior really doesn't show a whole lot of wear, and you do have these adjustable seats with adjustable lumbar and side bolsters, which is pretty cool. Kind of lets you fit your own perfect spot, but listen to this baby's fire up. It sounds sick. Wow, now that's some power. Just listen to that baby rumble. I'll tell you what, I think it's about time we take this thing out for a spin. Well, I am out for a cruise in the 2001 WS6. And obviously being somewhat modified, it's a little bit louder in here than your normal stock WS6, but it's kind of what makes this car cool, at least in my opinion. Downshifts nicely. It's a fourth to third, coming up to a stop here. I'm going to go from a third to second. It's just such a cool experience to drive a WS6. You know, it's they've been out of production now for 10 years, and this is a great representation of this car. Man, I'll tell you, with these slicks on today, it's not the warmest day. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put any power down, but at least I figured we'd go out for a ride, show you how nice it drives. Here, we're going over some railroad tracks right here. Take my hands off the wheel. How cool. Nice and solid car. It's nice when something's a no excuses piece of machinery, and that's exactly what this is here. Sounds so muscular. You just want to go super fast in this car.
railroad tracks. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, obviously it's no secret that I absolutely love fast cars. I like going fast, I like driving them, I love the sounds they make, I love the power they make. This car kind of is that whole package. It's a classic. I know it's only, you know, an 11-year-old car, but it's a classic instantly, just because the following for these cars is so hot right now. I think the Grand Sport wheels make this thing look even cooler, you know, especially knowing that it's a piece from the Chevy parts catalog, but obviously those Grand Sport wheels are some of my favorite, which actually you could call them ZR1 wheels. 315 rubber on the rear, that's huge. So it is the original spec size wheel for that car. But I always wanted a Camaro SS or a WS6. You know, both of them are kind of twins in architecture. I never got one. I had kids before I did, so not the most kid-friendly car, although there are back seats that you really actually could put people in. A nice, solid, good driving car that just makes a whole lot more noise and power than the stock version of this car. It's powerful. It's a little too cold out today just to have fun with this. It's a little damp. It rained earlier. It's not raining now, obviously, but now I just want to open it up. It's so healthy. About as far as I'll go. Pretty awesome. I don't know, I think for the right guy that's planning on already putting all this stuff in here. 33,000 mile. It's a low mile one, but man, third gear roll on. Yeah, it definitely gets my stamp of approval. This is a cool car. Plus, with all the stuff done to it, it really does make it it's almost, here, it's a factory-built car, obviously with, you know, a non-compromised structure. It should drive like a brand new car, as it does. But the performance mods really make this one unique. And they didn't just throw a bunch of stuff together. They use high-quality, good stuff for this car. I don't know. I'm very, very impressed. I think it's a sexy car, sexy color. And, let's be honest, Midwest Auto Collection, go to the sold inventory. These guys actually know these cars. They know how to buy them. And you can find that website at MidwestAutoCollection.com. Well, thanks for taking a ride with me today in this Trans Am. Hope it's been as fun for you as it has for me. But obviously, just feeling this car, you know, through the camera doesn't give you any idea of what it's like to drive. It's just an absolute monster. It's the kind of monster I could live with every day.